Yo, what is poppin', party people? It's your boy, Turbo Eel Wizard 9000, back at it again with another lit banger, Savage 100 fire video. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Anyway, guys, so today, I'm counting down the top 10 roller coasters in Florida. This list is a long time coming. I've actually realized that so far in this channel, I've only made list videos specific in terms of parks and rides to Disney and Universal. I don't even think I've made my top 5 roller coasters at Busch Gardens Tampa yet. So this is definitely a long time coming. It's the next step. I've now been to other parks outside of Florida. Wow, this camera angle is terrible. Yeah, well, we're just gonna roll with it until I get a tripod. As the other one, well, we don't want to talk about what happened to the last one. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna be, yeah. So I've been to other parks in other states now. So this is definitely we gotta wrap up Florida before we move on to those. So here are just the roller coasters, because let's face it, that's what we're all here for, right? So top 10 roller coasters in the state of Florida. This isn't just my opinion, this is fact. And anyone who disagrees, there's a special place just for you. All right? Anyway, so without further ado, here we go. So, number 10. I didn't write these down. I'm just going off memory. Okay, number 10 is the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket at Universal Studios Orlando. Great ride. It's let's get some specs on it. 17 stories tall, so do the math on that. It's like, I think like 180, 190 feet, something like that. 95-degree drop, 65 miles per hour. All that kind of stuff, built from scratch, not replacing an existing attraction like most things at that park. It's the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. You get to choose your own songs. Obviously, they got the secret song menu. Anyone who doesn't know about that is just a loser. So got to know your codes. I'm talking 123, 124, 306, 701, and 703, baby. So those are my jams. And also Kanye West's Stronger for some reason. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. But yeah, so those are the Anyway, so yeah, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. What can I say? It's a fun ride. It's a fun ride. It's cool to go on at night too. It's another cool thing. You get great views of both parks, really, because it's kind of in between the two parks. I mean, it's not, but you know what I mean. You got Cawfellow and Southfellow. You got Mario and Luigi. You got Central Falls and East Providence. You got the Rigatoni family and the Fibonacci family and the Tortellini family and the Marinara family and Mr. and Mrs. Stromboli. Everybody comes out in this one. Everyone. So you gotta love it. So that's my number 10 pick. All right, number 9. Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain at Walt Disney's Animal Kingdom. I heard something about this ride like being closed for maintenance or whatever at the time of recording this. So, I don't know what the deal with that is. But yeah, I don't know. Just in case it never reopens, let's allow its memory to live on. I've also heard that it is the most expensive roller coaster I think ever built, or in the United States, or something like that. But yeah, I mean, when it came out, with the Yeti and all that, it was a pretty big deal. It was a lot of hype around it. I personally got to high five the Yeti the last time I was on it, so I felt no need to renew my Disney pass after that because I felt I got my money's worth by that point. So but I don't. That ride's always been having technical issues. Like half the time I've gone to Animal Kingdom, Everest has been closed or delayed, so it made the line extra long or something. Like it's always been something with that ride. But yeah. So yeah, but it's super fun though. It's really fun, and I like it. I think it's really cool. I yeah, that's yeah. So Expedition Everest, it's probably my favorite ride in Animal Kingdom. Well, you know what? That Avatar Flight of Passage ride is kind of polarizing. Some people love it and some people hate it. It's not many people that are just kind of neutral on it, at least that I know of. But I kind of like it. I mean, yeah, it's just a motion simulator screen ride, but I mean, come on. Like, if you're actually giving it your full attention, like, come on. But Expedition Everest definitely top two for sure. At Animal Kingdom. All right, number 8. We're going with what is number 8? I think it's Manta at SeaWorld. No. Whoops, spoiler alert, sorry. Number 8 is Montu. Yeah, Montu at Busch Gardens, Tampa. That's the last relic of its kind, an inverted roller coaster, really, in the state of Florida, other than Mantua at SeaWorld, which we'll get to now that Dragon Challenge is gone from Universal. RIP. That was literally my favorite ride there. It was. I think I even mentioned that in my Universal video of some kind. I don't remember. But it was definitely my favorite ride in Islands of Adventure. But now the Dragon Challenge is gone. Montu is like, the closest thing to it that we have in the state of Florida in terms of format, and structurally and all that. So it's a really cool ride. It's like if Dueling Dragons was one dragon, that's like what Montu would be. So does it sink at your door? Just let that sink in a minute. You pause the video, you thought about it, we're good now? Cool. So, Montu. Mic drop. Alright, number 7. Alright, number 7, Manta at SeaWorld. What? I've never heard you talk about that one before. Manta, basically, now that I've been to other parks, not to spoil future lists or anything, but it basically is reminiscent of the Superman Ultimate Flight ride from Six Flags Great Adventure and Six Flags Over Georgia in Atlanta and whatever other Six Flags parks, because those are the only 2 I've been to. But it's basically like Superman, the ride. So, and it's ironic because I was on Superman before I ever went to SeaWorld. And then I went to SeaWorld and I went on Manta and I was like, oh, this is like Superman. But I love Superman, so hey, that's cool. So in terms of Florida, I mean that first inversion you get where you go where you're like this and you're on the Manta thing and then you just go on that first loop, like that gets me every time. I don't know how they do that, but you gotta like time the breathing just right so that by the time the whirly swirly kicks in, it's like already like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta have the breathing alignment done, have that checked every 20,000 miles so that you get a smooth ride. But also another thing I noticed about Manta is it's a completely different experience, front row versus back row. And that's how it is with a lot of rides, but this one, the difference is really noticeable. So it's like it's an unrecognizable ride. You're like, wait a minute, that was the same, like this has got to be called a Stingray or something. Like there's no way this is still Manta. And like, yeah, no, it is. That's just how it is, you know? Number 6 is Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Yeah, man, Cheetah Hunt. It's a really cool ride. It's a really cool roller coaster. I really like it. You know, Cheetah Hunt. Woo! It's nice and long. That's one cool thing about it. It's a multi-launch coaster. So it's got like a bunch of launches, you know, and it's tall, and it's got one inversion that really catches you off guard, because by that point in the ride you kind of assume it doesn't go upside down, because most roller coasters that do so relatively early on in the ride. I mean, think about it. It's true. Think of any roller coaster that goes upside down. The first inversion's like not too long after either the chain lift or the first launch, right? Am I right? Yeah. It's like within 10 or 20 seconds, right? Yeah. So this one waits like a minute. So it's like you've already given up on it by that point. First launch, there's first lunch, you know? So, yeah, I write my own material, folks. So, you know, but yeah, so, yeah, cheetah hunt. Just hunt some cheetahs. Hunt them to extinction. Yeah, let's go. All the live long day. All right. It's kind of sad how they were working on the railroad just to pass the time away instead of to make money. That's really disturbing, actually. Anyway, so number 5 is the Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith at Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios. Yes, the same one, home of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. Now, I haven't been to Disney since 2019. So yeah, 3 years ago. So any Disney park, so I haven't seen the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I haven't seen the new Tron ride at Magic Kingdom or Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot, or any of that stuff. So, I don't know. But yeah, so this is just going off my personal experience. Because anyone can read Wikipedia, not everyone can read my mind. How about that one? Yeah, that one was decent, right? Yeah, don't forget to smash that like button. All right, so yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster. I've always loved this ride. It was one of the first roller coasters I ever went on, so obviously it's gonna have a special place in my heart. After being on rides like, say, Verbolten at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, it kind of does everything well, not everything. It doesn't go upside down, but Rock and Roller Coaster. I mean, yeah, it's a really cool ride. Think about it this way. On my top 10 list, every ride that I keep listing gets better than the last. So if I'm saying that this is better than Cheetah Hunt, better than Manta, better than Rip Ride Rocket and Expedition Everest and whatever the other one was, like, this is serious. And so I stand by it. I mean, this is like it's like 0 to 60 in like 2.8 seconds or something. It's like, look at this, like, and you do that, you go under the donut thing, and it's like, whoa, you go to launch, and it goes right into a chain lift, and then it goes like this, and then it's all like, yes, it's short though. That's the problem. It's only like 1 minute. I think it's like 72 seconds. And you wait 72 minutes in line. So that sucks. Like, come on, Walt. Why are you going to do that to us? But yeah, so that's that. Oh crap, what number? Okay, alright. Number 10 was the Rip Ride Rocket. Number 9 was Montu. Number 8 is Everest. Number 7 was Manta. 6 was Cheetah Hunt. That was number 5. All right. Number 4 is Velocicoaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure, a ride that I have plenty of first-hand experience with. Of all the rides on this list, this is hands down the one that I've been on the most times because I used to work right across from it. I worked food and beverage in Jurassic Park at Universal for 5 months. So pretty much every day after work, I would go on Velocicoaster as many times as I could until the park closed. So yeah, I know. I'm very familiar with this ride. I have been on every row, every seat, every set of circumstances, daytime, nighttime, in the rain, in the snow. Just kidding, it doesn't snow in Florida. In any kind of like I've been on it while hungry, while thirsty, while having to pee, while having to poop, while being tired, while being awake, while being asleep, while being, um, you know, a few things I don't want to say, this ride, it goes the full spectrum, you really just gotta, like this guy over here, you can't see him because he's out of frame, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you get it, so Velocicoaster. Well, everyone requests the back row. I personally think the front row is a little bit better. I feel like a VIP in the front row. It's like, and the back row's like, So it's like, would I rather screeching or vacuum noises? Well, which would you rather? So let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna forget that I said that, and then people are gonna start commenting things about one of those two things, and I'm gonna have no idea why. But you know what? Do it anyway. I'm calling myself out on it in advance, but it's gonna be fun nonetheless. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let's try to get to 15 billion likes. Anyway, so you have Velocicoaster. It comes out of nowhere with that second launch, and then that top hat. It's like. Tries to be like King Dakar, but it's not. It's got nothing on King Dakar. You hear me, Yeti from Expedition Everest? You're not King Dakar. There will never be another King Dakar. This is the top kill dragster. Yeah. Yeah, there's crickets on that one. But yeah, Velocicoaster. In fact, I've been on that ride so many times, I've memorized the entire pre-show. Verbatim. Let's see how much of it I still remember, because now it's been I've been banned from Universal for 2 months, so let me see if I still remember. It's like, hi, welcome to Jurassic World. My name's Claire Deering or something. Operation of Park Management. Today, we are joined by Owen Grady, Animal Behavior Specialist. Owen, can you hear us? Yeah, copy. What's that? Hold on. Huh? Owen, what? You, when? How many? Yeah. So, Owen, can you talk a little bit about the great strides you've made in raptor training? Is this thing on? Oh, is that Claire? Oh, is Miss Boardroom come down to see how our latest scheme is working out? Oh, and they can hear you. Oh, what? You got riders there? Oh, they're filming this? Good, because for the record, I just want to say that I think this is a terrible idea. People can hear everything you say. Oh, you got riders there. Oh, good, because I believe they deserve to know. I don't care how long you've been waiting in line. Turn around, go home. This ain't going to end well. I mean, look, just at least get him to sign a waiver. That's... Um, can you, uh, and you've been training these raptors since they were young, right? Yeah, I have, Claire. I've been training them since they were the size of house cats, and over the last 2 years, they've evolved to respond to empathy, human command, and the command and. But make no mistake, there will be virtually nothing between you and 4 wild, hungry animals. Now, I brought this up with corporate. It's fallen on deaf ears. They say it's below my pay grade. So, I'm sorry, I spent way too much time on this. As you can tell from the intro, though, I don't do any editing. So, it stays. Anyway, number 3. Number 3. Oh, geez. I think I... Oh, well, too late now. Let's just go with it. It was all intentional. Number 3, Space Mountain at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. You know, I love indoor roller coasters. And I love Space Mountain. So, I mean, it's old, it's rickety, it's not anything impressive, it doesn't do anything new, doesn't set any records. But it doesn't need to. You know, I wish I had a Space Mountain in my house. Or in like a gazebo in the back. You know. Shout out to anyone who's well acquainted with the word gazebo. I used to have a gazebo, that's why. But Space Mountain, that one just pulls at the heartstrings. I mean, there's something like, I know it's Magic Kingdom and it's cheesy and all that, but there's something really magical about Space Mountain that I just can't explain. You know, I'm like, I really can't explain it. It's just like I cry whenever I go on it. Like it's so emotionally impactful. I don't even know why. There's not even like a story behind it or anything. It's just a roller coaster. But it's just, I mean, yeah, Space Mountain. A round of applause for Space Mountain. Come on, everybody. Space Mountain. Let's go. And before we get to our number 1 pick in Classic Watch Mojo fashion, we have to put our honorable mentions in there. So, honorable mentions in no particular order. We got Cobras Curse at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. That one's all like... You know, so you gotta love that. It's really a unique ride. It doesn't, you know, there's nothing else like it, really. The narration, I mean, at least they tried. At least it's something. But, I mean, come on, Busch Gardens. We all know you can do better, you know? Like, the narration, there is no... Oh, I love, like, at the end, it says something like, you cannot escape the Cobra's curse. And then it's like, all right, exit to your left. Like, come on, you really? Like, they couldn't have made that, like, the beginning or the middle of the ride. It has to be, like, the very end as you're going around, like, the last curve. And it's not even like Revenge of the Mummy where it, like, the thing goes, like, breathes steam on you or something, and, like, then you're safe. Like, no, it's literally just, there's nothing on the ride. It's just narration, and then the ride ends, and you exit to the left, I think. But, yeah. Yeah, so you exit to the left, you enter from the right. So, there is no escape except through the gift shop, I guess. I guess you just got cut off. But yeah, that's really my only issue with it, my only critique, if you will. But yeah, pretty solid ride. It's really cool, unique. just didn't quite make the top 10 list because as far as roller coasters go, it just doesn't have the intensity or the veracity, that I'm looking for. That would be like if I put like Slinky Dog Dash on there or something, you know what I mean? So along those lines, our next honorable mention is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure at Islands of Adventure, another ride that I have an incredible amount of experience with, seeing as though I worked very close to it. Yeah, it's there's a lot of technology in that one. It's a very sophisticated ride. Like the Green Lantern and Green Six Flags. Oh man, memories. But yeah, very sophisticated ride, and I like how it's like we'll have to round up the skirts before you know what I mean, and like galloping Galgamesh, whatever the what's the guy from the Legend of Zelda. It's like it's not King Koopa, but Ganon, the evil wizard Ganon is trying to steal the power for, and he like teleports around every 2 seconds, where he's like isn't his assistant? Isn't his name like close to like Gargabel or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just embarrassing myself again, I'm sure. Arthur warned me about this place, but I didn't think they'd take Ollie into the Forbidden Forest. No, I'm not. You are a wizard. All those classic Hagrid lines. How can you not love it? Even everything. What other honorable mentions? Incredible Hulk coaster while we're at Islands of Adventure. Got to give a shout out to that. From the first, it's off to the races. It's got like 7 inversions. It goes really fast. It's a long ride. It's pretty cool. Mako at SeaWorld, I actually originally had in the top 10 list. I just realized this isn't between number 2 and number 1. This is between number 3 and number 2 now. I still have to reveal the number 2 pick. Whatever. So yeah, Mako at SeaWorld was initially on the top 10 list, but somehow it ended up, I don't even know what it got replaced with, but that's supposed to be on there, so, Icebreaker, I don't want to say it sucked, but it doesn't really impress me. Now that I've been on Pantheon and Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Oh, spoilers. But yeah, I was going through. Yeah, those are pretty much all the honorable mentions. So number 2 is Mind Blower at Fun Spot Kissimmee. What? A lot of you probably don't even know what this is. Most people don't even go to Fun Spot. Well, they're missing out, because that's the spot for fun. And that's the spot where you'll find me in my full gear. That's right, baby. I'm talking Burger King crown. I got my Dollar Tree glitter glasses or my 3D snowboarding glasses on. And then I got my Sauce Balls custom shirt. I got Velcro pockets filled with 72 sauce packets each. Yeah, I did the math. 144 sauce packets I go to distribute. I'm talking ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise. If you're lucky, you might even get some barbecue with ranch. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's where you go to see the official mascot of Fun Spot, which is me, King the Burger. So, Sauce Boss. You see me double wristing those wristbands. I got left hand, right hand, Morpheus walruses, So, yeah. But, yeah, seriously, Mind Blower, that's a wicked ride, man. You wouldn't think it looking at, but when I go on it, I'm like, how is this legal? How is this safe? Now, they just, repaved it recently, so it's not fair, but right before they repaved it, it was like, oof. You know, like it felt like you were dying the entire ride, and it still does because it's still like just as fast as it ever was. It's just like all safe and family friendly now and everything, you know. I was gonna make an insensitive joke, but I better not. You could probably guess what it was or what it had to do with, at least judging by the location, the proximity, and also the time in which this is being uploaded. You know, so yeah, that's what it was about. But I'm not gonna tell you what the joke was. I can email you the joke afterwards if you want. You know, drop your email address in the comment section, and if you really want to know. But I probably shouldn't say it in a public YouTube video. Oh, what are they gonna do? Demonetize me? I haven't made a penny off this. Haha. Yeah, that's true. But still, you know, it's yeah, whatever. But anyway, yeah, no, Mind Blower is awesome. Yeah, it's so awesome that it's number 2. This is a bold statement, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying Mind Blower is better than Velocicoaster, better than Cheetah Hunt, better than Expedition Everest, better than Space Mountain. Think about that. Space Mountain. The ride that I cry every time I go on. This is better than that. What? Alright, well, we already did the honorable mention, so on to number 1. Give yourself an honorable mention, a round of applause, pause the video, do some push-ups, take a little spin, and then come back to this. Alright, you did all that? You sure? I don't think you did. Do it again. Alright. Welcome back. Number 1. Best roller coaster in Florida. Now, this has to be number 1 just because I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I didn't make it number 1. Just because after going on it once and only once, I can determine, yes, the best roller coaster in Florida. Of course, I'm talking about Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Yeah, that's right. It's got, this club's got everything. You know, it's like Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion. It's like you know, and it like goes like this, and then it goes like that, and you know, it does the thing, and you know, Iron Gwazi. Iron Gwazi. Number 1. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye-bye!